All right, guys, I got everything set up. Let's take a look. Ayo, it is week 35 of the weekly video logs for the Retro Garage. And if you're new here, please consider following me on Facebook or subscribing to me on YouTube. I upload weekly video logs documenting everything I'm doing as we inch closer to the grand opening of my video game store in Chippewa Falls. Today is Thursday. I have the day off from my full-time job. I'm at the store. I just finished up a few things. I got these anchored to the wall. I got the shelves glued on top of the other shelves, and those are also anchored except for this side because my drill died. But as soon as it charges up, I'll get that screw in there. And right now I'm going to secure the standee so people can't take little pieces off and run away with them. I just don't want it to get stolen. Zip tied all of the little pieces so people can take it and run away with it. Even the big pieces got little zip tie locks on it, so heck yeah. Still a little concerned, it might get damaged here and there because it is cardboard, but it's a great eye catch for people walking into the mall. But now, once I get that anchored to the wall, I'm gonna start putting games up and figuring out where I'm gonna put console games and stuff like that. So let's do it. Oh, also, I got that hole cut out. It looks stupid, but oh well. All right, so making a little progress here. That looks awesome. I got this case filled up. It's really difficult to try to piece everything together. I thought I had all the Super Nintendo in-box games. Then I looked down here and I got a lot more. So now I gotta shift that around, but I'm hungry. All I can smell right now is Josephine's. So I'm gonna go get some food from there. How delicious does this look? All right, guys, I got everything set up. Let's take a look. So you're gonna walk in, and I am to the left, and here are all the games. It looks a little awkward, but not a whole lot of space, but I think it looks okay. The PS2 games are kind of high up there, but I am short and I can reach them. So I took that into consideration that I'm a short guy. People are gonna be about half a foot taller than me. That should not be an issue unless it's a child. But even then, I think it'll be okay. I got my manuals down here. Still unsure if I'm gonna leave those there or if I'm even gonna have them in store. I like to have them in store because they're fun to look through. I'm gonna have all the cartridge-based games on here. I brought out one of these shelves to a guy who is going to 3D print me some. So all of these are gonna go on the shelves, and he's actually gonna make it a little wider so that I can place them like this, and I can store twice as much on here. So it's not gonna look like this in the end. It's gonna be a lot cleaner, and I'll be able to put things in alphabetical order. So all the games will be like that with the label facing you. It's a lot easier to sift through too. And I got my display cases here. And then the 64 Super Nintendo games in here. Got the magazine racks filled up. And then the handheld section right here. And then up here, I'm gonna be doing consignment with a local guy who does mods for like Game Boy Advance, and stuff like that with like backlit screens. So I'm gonna have those up here for him. And then yeah, the consoles are all over here, as you already know. But there we go. Everything is set up, just waiting on these shelves. It feels good. It took me all day. But I have a meeting with the POS guys now. I'm gonna run through it. I'm gonna learn a little bit about it, and hopefully be able to figure it out. I assume it's gonna be incredibly complicated and confusing at first, but getting it so far in advance will give us plenty of time to actually learn the ins and outs of it, which is gonna be very helpful. So I'm gonna do that, and then after the meeting, I'm gonna put up some decorations. Not all the decorations, just the ones I brought with me today. Just got done with the conference call with the POS guys. It is called Rare OS. It seems like a super awesome operating system. It's actually currently in beta, and we are the very first store that will be using this operating system. There's a lot to it, a lot that I have to learn and figure out. A little confusing and overwhelming right now, but I think, just give it more time, play around with it a little bit. We'll be able to get the hang of it pretty easily. And it's a really awesome system. So if you come in, you make an account with us, you have a wish list, we can put whatever you want in your wish list. And when we get that game in, you will get an email or a text message, whatever you prefer, saying, hey, we just got this game in. And it will also double as an online store. So if you're out of town and you wanted to get, I don't know, Need for Speed Underground 2 on the PlayStation 2, and you get a text saying, hey, we just got Need for Speed Underground 2, you won't have to come in to purchase it. You can go on the site, buy it from the site. We will see that you bought it, and then we can either deliver it to you, or we can hold it for in-store pickup, or we can ship it to you. A lot of different options for it. So it's very customer friendly, and it's just an awesome system, and it sounds great, and I can't wait to learn more about it. But for now, I'm gonna get all of my decorations and posters that I brought with me tonight and hang them up. Well, I gotta be honest, I am exhausted. The thought of hanging all this stuff up tonight, it ain't sitting right with me. So I'm gonna hang one thing up, and then I'm going home for the night. And there it is. The first thing I hung up is the first issue of Nintendo Power. It's kind of symbolic, don't you think? It is Friday, and I'm at the store. I feel like I've been here every day for over a week. I'm always in here doing something, but let's go in together. Oh, I lost the suction. How dare you? Oh, I suppose I should unlock it first, huh? Why am I looking through the camera when I do that? All right, well, I got most of this stuff hung up. It looks really awesome. I'm gonna figure out something to put in that space. I do have a Black Flag, Pirate Flag, some Pokemon that Cassie made me for my birthday many years ago that I want to hang up. couple scrolls here, Castlevania and a Final Fantasy one that I want to hang up here, but I'm gonna need Matt to stabilize the ladder so I can stand on top of it. And then I want to find a spot for this neon light. I'm thinking back behind the Xboxes up there, but I just don't know if that's gonna be a permanent spot for it. But yeah, it's looking awesome in here. The artwork definitely brings it together. Oh, I got that right there. But I do want to fill out more space up here with stuff. I just don't really have much more. Saturday tonight, and I am at the store, and Matt has some of his stuff set up, so let me show you what he's got. He obviously isn't done, because there's still a bunch of stuff here, but he's pretty much got it set up to how it's gonna be. So the cases are gonna have Pokemon cards. Ooh, he's got a few ETBs. And he's also got toys. Some more toys. A lot of Star Wars stuff. I think he's gonna hang up this Lord of the Rings poster. He's got some plush up here. More toys. Some VHS and DVDs. Barbies. And then he's got vintage shirts. Those look awesome hanging up there. I love that Batman one. And he's got some stuff back here too. Ooh, he's got an Eevee hanging up. So, I'm liking the progress that he is showing. I think I have some extra plushies I could hook him up with too. But yeah, it's starting to feel like an actual spot now. But I'm out here because I have to send a file of our logo to a logo guy or a sign guy, because we're getting lit up outdoor signage and he needs the file for that. I hung a couple more things up while I was out here. Found a spot for the Xbox Live neon light next to the Eevee neon light. And then I hung up Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Pikachu in the void spot. Now all I have left are these two scrolls, and they're gonna go up here. All right, well, I am done for the night. I'm ready to go home and go to bed. Nice. Today is Tuesday, and I have so much to do today. Thank God I have the day off. First of all, I had a bunch of overstock games here with some that were like processed and ready to go, but a lot of them have broken cases and stuff like that. And then just a bunch of sports games. I'm not going to worry about the sports games yet, but I'm getting a storage unit inside of the mall where I'm going to take all of my work processing stuff and bring it there so I don't have to have it in my house anymore. So at some point I'm going to clean up this space and bring everything to the storage unit, but I'm not doing that today because it's not a priority for today. But I have to go to Best Buy and get our card read payment from Square, and I'm waiting for the barcode printer to show up. Actually, it's being delivered right now, right as we speak. Awesome. So gonna get that, gonna go to Best Buy to get the card reader, and then go out to the store and alphabetize all the games and start adding it to the intake so that it's in our inventory. And then I can start printing barcodes for everything, putting barcodes on all the games. This is gonna take a long ass time, and I'm glad we got the POS system when we did so that we can get it started, because again, it's gonna take forever. Here she is. This is gonna also work as a label printer, so that is awesome. The online store isn't gonna be ready till Q4, I found out yesterday, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But when that time comes, we'll have a nice thermal printer so we don't have to waste ink and pay shipping labels at USPS and stuff like that. So excited to get that, but time to go to Best Buy and get the card reader. At the store, and I swung by Best Buy, and got the Square Reader. Now I can accept credit and debit cards. There have been plenty of times where people just, like muscle memory, hand me a credit card or a debit card, and I always have to say, sorry, I can't take those. But now I get to, and that's kind of awesome. Even though there's gonna be a fee, but still, awesome. And then I also picked up a prepaid cell phone. Just got the cheapest one we could get, and the cheapest plan we can get, 30 bucks a month. It's gonna be the store phone. We really just didn't want to spend a ton of money on a landline, I suppose, and it'll be fine because all we need are texts, calls, and voicemails, and that's gonna provide it for us. So I'm gonna set up the phone first, and then I'm going to alphabetize all the games. Oh, I got the store phone all set up. That took so long. It was so stupid. It was not easy, and it was very frustrating getting that set up, which you wouldn't think it would be, like even a little bit, but it was. So I was able to update the store's Google page with our phone number. So there is the phone number. If you ever want to call, you know, there might not be a reason for you to call right now, obviously, but there it is. Now people can Google us and see a number to call. I like it. Okay, gonna clean up just a little more. I did put all of my hookups for consoles into these two display cases. I thought that was a better spot for them, but all right, time to clean up a little bit, alphabetize the games. So I'm here alphabetizing the games, and one thing I did not take into consideration were my price stickers that I have to remove. And I gotta remove all of these. It's gonna take me so freaking long. Oh geez. And some of them were leaving behind a little bit of like residue. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I don't have time to go through every one of those and get just a small bit of residue off the ones that have it. I want to, but again, just not a lot of time, but I better get back to it. It is Wednesday and I'm back at the store, back doing the things where I gotta alphabetize and take off all the stickers. Took me so long just to do the little bit I got done yesterday, so I better get to it. I've been here doing this for so long. I definitely underestimated the amount of time it was gonna take me to do this. So if you didn't catch on, I'm removing all of my old price stickers. One, because I can't just like put a new price tag over it, because I'm gonna sell this game for $14.99 plus tax, and the 99 doesn't fit on the spine like that on any of them. So I don't know, that just bothers me a little bit, and I'm hoping that the barcode printer also has the price and the name of the game on it. Have not tested that yet because I just wanted to do all this stuff first, but fingers crossed that the barcode will have the price on it. I also had the 3D printing guy come out. He's working on some shelves for me. He had a prototype. It didn't quite fit right, so he just got to make a couple slight adjustments, and he thinks he's gonna get it with his next attempt. And hopefully he can come out this weekend and it fits good, and then I can have him make more for me, because I need to get these games on some shelves at some point. But I am so done with the day. It's just too much sticker removal. There's a big old pile of them, but I was able to get the Genesis. Oh, I got two there that I did not do. So the Dreamcast, Genesis, PlayStation 1, PSP, Switch, DS, 3DS, PS4, and PS5. And I started on the PS3, but I still got, oh, also the Wii, GameCube, and Wii U. But I still have all the 360, original Xbox, and Xbox Series, Xbox One games to do. But like I said, I'm just so done with it. I'm gonna come back tomorrow before work and put a couple hours in before I have to go do my actual job. So, and that's gonna be the end of the video. So if you have made it this far, like always, thank you so much for your time, enthusiasm, and support. We're so close, a couple weeks away. Still quite a bit to do though, but I will be back at this next week, and hopefully by then I will be able to have barcodes on everything and all the games and consoles into the POS. All right.